Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the continuation of the lesson combustion and flame. In the last two classes, we saw about what is meant by combustion, and afterwards we saw about the activity related to that and how we can control the fire. Now, today we are going to see about the flame. Flame, see here, you see flames of kerosene lamp, candle and Bunsen burner given here. See the picture. You can see the different types of flames from the different materials. Okay. Observe LPG flame. Can you tell the color of the flame? What is the color of the candle flame? Yes, they differ the colors. Color from the objects will be differs, and you can experience this one from your home. Otherwise, you can test it with candle, camphor, kerosene stove or charcoal which is present in your home. You can take that and fire it. You can see the difference between the flames forming. See the structure of the flame. They are given with an activity. You take a candle and light it. After that, hold a 4 to 5 centimeter long thin glass tube. See, you can able to see thin glass tube, this one. After that, you introduce one end with the dark zone and other end with the lightened. See, one end focusing in the flame of the candle, another end burning with the matchstick and somewhat distance. So what happens? It produces the flames. Substance which vaporize during burning give flames. For example, kerosene oil, then molten wax, charcoal. Some of the things while we are flaming it, while we are burning, it gives the flame. Some of the things it doesn't gives. For example, when the candle flame is steady, see the candle flame is steady. What happens? We are introducing a clean glass tube or a slide. You can see this. It's look like slide, or we can introduce a glass tube also. An upper part, what it forms like a black color. Do you observe? It indicates that deposition of unburned carbon particles are present there. That is only that black color formation. You can see in this 6.12 here also we are using some long copper wire and burning on one side. What happens? Other part becomes red and there it forms a black color. That is the unburned carbon particles, that is not burning that side. So it happens like this. And see, in candle flame there are different zones are present. This side is the hottest part, outer zone of complete combustion, moderately hot, and middle zone partial combustion, that is partially burning, and the down zone least hot is present, wax candle, then innermost zone. So different zones are present in burning itself. Burning while the flame is coming, there are different parts are present. In one part there will be high heat, in other part will be low heat. So different zones are present. Goldsmith, he also uses the outermost zone only for metallic blow pipe for melting gold and silver. He is using this outermost zone. Okay, next we will see what is fuel. Fuel is just nothing. Heat energy for domestic and industrial purpose, or mainly we use from wood, charcoal, petrol. These substance only we call it as fuel. Ideal fuel is not present, especially we are not using only one type of fuel. We are using many type of fuel. According to their heat, we separate it and we use it for our own purpose. Next, what is the fuel efficiency? Suppose if you are asked to boil a given quantity of water using cow dung, means which fuel would you prefer? And do this three fuels produce the same amount of heat? No, three fuels also will not produce the same amount of heat. There is a separation of heat is present, so that we call it as caloric value, that is amount of heat energy produced on complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel is called as calorific value. That is, for complete heat for complete burning how much heat energy we required, that we call it as calorific value. It is expressed actually in kilojoule per kg, that is their unit. And see, different types of fuel has been given and their calorific value also tabulated here. So because of the fuel burning, what happens means harmful products what are affecting increasing fuel consumption, especially it affects the environment. How it is affecting, we will see. First, it fine particles or dangerous pollutants, it causing respiratory disease such as asthma because of burning the fuels. Next one, in second, they are saying it is dangerous to burn coal in a closed room. Coal we should not burn in a closed room because it is a poisonous gas and it may also kill the person. Next, third one, it causing global warming, increased concentration of carbon dioxide in the air, it causes global warming. Okay, next one, it causes acid rain. Oh, how this acid rain is happening? Because burning of coal and diesel, it releases sulfur dioxide gas. If you are most often burning coal and diesel means it releases sulfur dioxide gas. So oxides of sulfur and nitrogen dissolve in the rainwater and it forms like an acid, and it comes from the rain, that is called as a acid rain. Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen dissolve in rainwater and forms acid. That type of rain we call it as acid rain. So the use of diesel and petrol in automobiles should be replaced by the CNG gas, that is compressed natural gas, because it produces a harmful products only in very less amount. So instead of the using diesel and petrol fuel, we can use the CNG. So from this lesson we come to know that about combustion and flame. Afterwards we come to know that how to control the fire and what is the flame and what are the fuels we are using for the flame, what are the structures of the flame, that and all we see in this lesson. Students, you will get this worksheet as a PDF. Write the answer and send it to 8th Science Snaps group. Timing from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thank you, students.